Welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore, where there is something new happening. Unrelenting Rallying Cry of the Dragon Slayer increases critical chance of spells by 10%, melee range by 5%, and 140 attack power. Does not stack with Rallying Cry of the Dragon Slayer and cannot be chronoboomed. It's like a 1 week event buff thing happening, which is definitely something. It's not a bunch of health like the other one, but critical strike chance increased by 10%. That's pretty much it. Critical melee hits, I guess. Attack power would also help for melee hits. Definitely something here. What is, for now, not something that works in dungeons, I think they said. So, just for overworld stuff, it's definitely interesting. Having extra bonuses happening. It's here. We'll make use of it. Going to need to try to get a bunch of the actual buffs for a dungeon later. But for now, we need to find some things to do while we wait for good timing for that. So what we're going to do is go try to spend some money on secondary skill stuff. Because it should be possible. Maybe. But maybe not. Also want to check to see if we want to get any more spells here. How much would it cost? Detect and amplify magic. Very situational. Potentially usable. Scorch. Flame strike. Power blast we don't have. Scorch is too high level. We can upgrade Flame Strike for 36. Get Scorch. 1.5-second cast. Does some fire damage. Just really a Fireball than Fire Blast. It's definitely a much quicker cast time, comparatively. Very cheap in terms of mana, I suppose. Not exactly mana efficient or anything, it's just cheaper. Won't get Pyroblast, we don't have that from Talons probably. So we're at 28. How much better is this Flame Strike? 330 and 3. A bit more mana, of course. Does significantly more fire damage, and then more additional fire damage over time. If we're actually able to cast that. How much are we going to be spending at level 28? Because we're kind of getting there. Consing through a minute agate. About that. That is already 1.8 gold there. What's that, 28? Maybe this if we picked it up. It's like 2.4. Frost. It's kind of like 3 at this point. I don't use Blizzard too much, but having the option to wouldn't be bad. That's everything that's at 28. That's a fair bit of gold, but we also don't really need all that anyways. As it currently stands, I think we're not going to worry about buying anything else in here right now. And that gives us plenty of money to spend on the books. Let's see about that, shall we? What do we got here? We're gonna go to the places that's going to work for us. Specific locations where we need to go to buy these books. And they are 1 gold each for this level that we need to get. So we got enough money for that. It's just a matter of, can we get to those locations at all? And we bother looking into this. Not gonna worry about that right now. Can always come back to Thunder Bluff. It's not a huge deal. Also have this Sacred Flame. Just going back out. Different way. If it's going to Freewind Post, it might be going that direction. Yeah, the thing is here, if we look at the map here for the locations we need to go to, one of them is in Booty Bay, which we should easily be able to accomplish by just taking the boat from Ratchet. So that's not a problem. Another one is in Dustwalla Marsh. So we just need to go down this way, go on this road, and it's down here. The last one, though, is more of the problem. It's over in Shadowprey Village, which is here in Desolus. So to get to Desolus, we'd either have to go... I guess I'd be going through here. Going through Stonetown Peak, down through this part, into all of Desolus, and down across all this. Or through Feralis, which is an even higher level area, so I think that's probably the worst idea of the two. We can start by doing the easier one, by heading to Booty Bay. Seems like a better plan all around. But first, I want to sell some stuff. Not an auction. That's not going to work.
Well met.
Any more rooms of teleportation? Not really. It's also cheaper over another spot, so it'll be fine. Sell this Tiger's Eye. Sell these Worse Gloves. Right from the quest. Forked Tongues. Raptor Scales. Strength, Agility, Stamina Cloak. A couple bits here. Not the Mage Royals. Dragon. Leather. Teeth. Got extra Deviate Scales. I guess. Maybe I don't need Deviate Scales. So there's Deviate Hides that we got for the thing. They're theoretically used for something, but it's fine. Raptor Teeth, this Mace, extra Light Feather. Sergeant's Warhammer of Nature's Wrath. One-handed mace we can't use. A bit of extra nature spell damage. 9 silver for that. Leather. Back piece. Okay. That's pretty good. Auctioneer, bread. Okay. Donation stuff.
Well met.
There's the bank around here. It's right here.
Goodbye.
Fantastic. Put some stuff in here for later use. I also want to see how expensive the bank thing is. Troll Rogue fell to death in the Stonetown Mountains.
How may I aid you?
Okay. Next slot is 10 gold. Yep. That tracks. So I have 2 of these 8-slot bags. It's definitely something. Start with the cloth, and the Mage Royal, and the King's Blood, and the Strangle Kelp. These are the ones we need for the potions we have. We also have this 1 page here for chapter 2. Trying to get all the pages for some of these
Be careful.
page quests could be difficult. That's okay.
What brings you here?
So if we're going to be spending 10 gold on a slot here, we would definitely spend the extra 2 gold for the 10 slot bag. So I don't think we really need any 8 slot bags here, realistically. Let's use the fancier ones here. We got the Deviant Hide Pack 10 slot bag from the quest, which is nice. Is this white one here? Just the brown leather satchels are very simple and standard. Got the moss, the hardened tumor. Take these out for when we get over to there. I want to do another trip around or something. It's wool cloth. Some more of the Elfin buff items. We got the space for it, so might as well. And this potion we're not using. Okay.
Farewell.
Do a trip around too. If we get level 27, that's also fine. Seeing as the time of everything, we're not likely to get 28 right now. Even though 27 would be at least a talent point, so that's something. Let's head up. And over to Ratchet. And on a boat. The boats are free. Take a little bit of time, but, you know, it's acceptable.
Greetings,
I need a ride to Ratchet.
ancestors.
Okay. See, I'm thinking probably it's much safer to go through Stone Town Mountains into Desolus. Then again, into Desolus is also a huge question mark. There's definitely enemies in the water here, so trying to like swim around to Shadowprey Village is probably not a good plan. But also walking through Desolus is also probably not the safest idea. Definitely a higher level area compared to literally just take the boat over to Booty Bay or walk a little bit into Dustwallow Marsh. Well, to be fair, Dustwallow Marsh also doesn't have any quests shown in yet, so it's clearly a higher level area. Might also not be a good idea. As much as sticking to the paths sort of works, it's not a surefire thing. So what did I master here? Is that just where it is? Down here somewhere. Breckenwall Village. Show that. Yeah. This could definitely be a maybe at a higher level kind of thing. Because even if we did get all these, we need to actually do the cooking and the first aid and the fishing to be able to get any benefits from it, essentially. These only require level 5. So we definitely do better. But then we'd also need to go to potentially higher level places to get the higher level resources to make the higher level stuff, so it's all a bit up in the air, really. Well, that's okay. Can gauge it as we get there. XP we need for the level here still? 12,000. Alright. We'll keep a note of the next talent point again. Just more shatter. More critical strike chance against frozen targets. So essentially this here for 10% more critical strike chance of spells all the time. It's basically like if we got a level, but then also they're always counting as frozen for the extra bonus. That's pretty good. Not that like the current plan is really going to be doing too much overworld combat this week, so overall it's probably not going to make that big of a difference for us here. We could capitalize on it, actually go and do a bunch of stuff. We could also capitalize on all the other times when buffs are happening, and of course the ship is leaving right now. Unfortunate. Can you just drop me off on the ship? No? Okay. What's we have here? Stone Town Mountains. If we're gonna be going through the Stone Town Mountains, we could pick some stuff up and move that direction. Free-wing post. That's not a tree. Post was over here. Yeah, we're not going that way yet. We're getting some level appropriate quests down here, though. And if we're going to be going through the Stone Town Mountains, probably coming back through this way anyways. We'll worry about that later. Assuming we actually go through with going to these locations. Stone Town Mountains. Crawl. Okay. There is Oily Blackmouth School. Something. Shipmaster. Definitely don't want to be going out and about in Stranglethorn. Got a little 31 quest and nothing else out here yet. Could also take the Zeppelin up this way. Also an option. Not that we need to, but we could. Stranglecup down here. Enemies in the water? Only 19. Get some Stranglecup. Since we're here, might as well. Herbalism. We can hold our breath very nicely. 18. Perfectly fine. Swimming around. Making the most of it. It's like a ship over there. Well, that is 6 Strangle Kelp for potential future potion stuff. So that's nice.
That's still recharging.
Could do some fishing. While we wait. Don't have any of our fishing buff items, but I mean, also, well, we're 130 fishing, so wouldn't be the worst idea. Fishing where the boat's gonna be. Why not? Some kind of stuff we get in here is some mackerel. Nothing crazy. Just waiting for a boat. Something we definitely can do while waiting for boats. Do a bit of fishing. Always a good time. Although we could bring the fishing bait stuff to help the levels and everything. Core. What is our current cooking level up situation? One of these lower level bits, I suppose. You get some higher level basic fish cooking. Get the sage fish. I guess these catfish are the basic fish here. And the raw ones, which are more. Alright. And fish while we wait for the boat. Ah. Alright. Very efficient. Very cool. Until we start sailing away and then we're miles away from our fishing line. You know, it's something. 132. Unlike the other two secondary skills, we actually get levels in fishing right now. So that's something. I don't think we're gonna need these lower level fish. Just sell them for like a few copper. Not much money to be had in the raw resources business. That's okay. No, we are leaving. Put the staff back on. Okay. Djibouti Bay. going. Why not? That can make much of a difference. A rogue slain by Tristfall Farmer at level 6 in Tristfall Glades. What's Strangle Kelp over there? Okay. Djibouti Bay. Elite Sand Shark detected. Also looking for group section. Okay. That's in here. That could help. Alright. Sailing away. You're doing a bit more sailing here pretty soon. Anyways. Yeah, let's not mess around on the islands out here. Quite a few islands are definitely more dangerous than the surrounding areas. Southern Savage Coast. Here we are. Keep the Stranglethorn. Statue. Booty Bay. Go look around and see if there's any other things we want to get from anybody in Booty Bay. First time here. Very easy to accomplish. One level 31 quest. Definitely not what we're currently doing. Red quests. Probably not the best choice in most cases. When you're trying to not die. Rewards and stuff, I'm sure, but still. Pirate supplies. Anywhere. We get a bird. Tailoring. You have these sacks and fish that I don't need.
Hurry back.
Huh. Cook.
Good day to you.
It's got some recipes. I already know that. 175 recipes, 225, 240. There's some good stuff in there. We don't have the levels for it.
Safe travels.
Because we can't get the levels, because we need to go get the book for it. Yeah, I mean, it's right here probably.
I supply only the
Bow guy,
finest
don't need bows.
goods. Go with honor.
Can't use bows. Engineering
Time is money.
supplies. Silver contact. Bronze tubes. Copper tubes. Of course, blasting powder. A couple different things in here. I'm trying to say about resume Pathfinder in the Barrens.
Be good.
22. Oh.
Yo,
Crafter. Got maces we can't
be
use.
good.
We definitely have limitations in what we can actually use.
Help you
Stuff
find
is
something?
Use any of this. There's a little 31 basic staff. So, not super great.
Have a good one.
That's right.
Yo,
Lost and found. Nothing's been found.
real.
It's fine. I don't want a shot. Black flames. Okay. We need to go down here. Old Man Hemming. That's where we need to be. The Happy Bobber Fishing Store.
What can I do for you?
Okay. Expert fishing. The bass and you. Choose you to be an expert fisherman, allowing a maximum of 225 fishing skill. Okay. Well, we definitely don't actually have maxed out 150 fishing yet, but since we're here, we definitely have the money to purchase these books. So, we can do that.
For the Alliance.
Need like 125 to read it. Slowly learning to be an expert fisherman. Although we don't actually learn how to be better at fishing from doing this, it just allows us to get better. It's definitely one way to do things. Okay. There we go. Fantastic. We'll get all sorts of fish. It's gonna be great. Alright. What's we got around here that could help us with? Spear fisherman. just sell some of the fish here. Some of the catfish. 5 for 5 silver.
Have a
Don't really
good
need to
one.
purchase the fish. That's a bit silly. Near here. Okay. So with McKinley, quest later. Superior
Yeah.
fisherman. Your skill exceeds mine. I've heard that Old Man Hemming in Booty Bay has covered the best in units. Sure, increase your skill. I mean,
Glad
literally
I
already
could
got that. So you know precisely. That is precisely where you would go. And we already did. So there you go. A couple other, like, stores and bits around here.
Can I help you?
Engineer for all his stuff.
Daylight's burning.
Save some chicken, robot chicken situations. Leather working
Time is money,
supplies. Don't need any of that. Most of the time.
Keep it real.
Interesting to see if any of these like random stores or just fishing up random loot would allow us to get items we couldn't otherwise get with our professions for quests or something. Not that I'm super worried about it.
Hey there.
Blacksmithing supplies,
Hey, how
blacksmithing
you doing?
guys. Mithril order. Plate and chain. Now what we're doing.
I have the finest wires in
Armor.
the land. Be good.
Can only wear cloth. That's alright. Okay. Anything else of note here in Booty Bay? A couple more shops up this way. Tailor to cities. Some tailoring stuff. Expert tailor, tailoring supplies. Yep. Tannery. Has some stuff in here. Leatherworks. Leatherworking supplies. Level 31 quest. Cloth armor and accessories.
Interesting.
We definitely want, like, actual stats on our stuff now. I think we're at that point for all of our equipment.
Keep it real.
What we're working with. Stats, stats, stats. That's just a shirt. Stats. Lots of stats. Stats, stats, stats. Rings. Get some trinkets, a helmet, a necklace. That's all higher level stuff, though. Down.
I got what you
Any accessories in here? He's got some accessories. A mood ring. It's blue. Wait, it's green. Another ring. Different kinds of rings that don't do anything. With a tiny diamond in it. Simon, a huge diamond ring for 100 gold. Yep.
Have a good one.
Potentially more useful than +5 arcane resistance, but, you know. We're working with what we got here. We got something. Ish. Okay. Some alchemy stuff up here. Any new recipes or stuff we need? Expert
Time
alchemist.
is money, friend.
You're better at this gig than I am. Also with even more experience than I've got. You're Dr. Herbert Hasley, an undead who works in the apothecarium in the Undercity. Elixir of firepower. It's 140. Increase fire spell damage up to 10 for 30 minutes. Very specific. But also potentially something we could make in our alchemy. We probably need the fire oil for that. Firefin snappers for that. Very specific instances where we would actually want to be doing fire spell damage. I mean, it's still something. The auto instant cast fire blasts. 10 more damage. It's not nothing. It's only 30 gold, 30 silver. Take it. What's that take? Fire oil, king's blood, and the vial. Okay. So for each fire oil we need, basically we need 4 firefin snappers per elixir here. What is easier said than done. This elixir stuff here, we still need steel bloom for the stronger elixir defense.
Have a good one.
Yeah. Had just the level for that. That's interesting. Options. Could have options.
You need something?
Herbalist. Artisan herbalist. Requires herbalism 200, costs 5 gold. We're at 173. That's not a concern just yet. 5 gold for that, though. That's gonna be the same for alchemy, I'm sure.
Go with honor,
Okay.
friend.
Gold. Booty Bay. 200. Something, something, something. Can't do that right now. Here is boss just standing up there. I can mess with that. Get the whole area over here. Let's see the tavern. Blackwater Raiders. Quest we can't quite do because we don't have the level. Baron, Rebel Gals. Yep. Innkeeper.
Yeah, what do you want?
Dungeons. You can also disable the unrelenting rallying cry of the Dragon Slayer if you want to.
Hurry back.
We're not too worried about it.
Got the best deals anywhere.
Food and stuff. Yeah.
Glad I could help.
Okay. Overall, definitely a place, Booty Bay. Stable guys. Got the bank down here.
Yeah, what do you want?
Might put some stuff in there. Go. Okay.
Keep it real.
Well, that's about what we can accomplish out here. If we take the ship back, it'd be, well, I don't know if faster than just Hearthstoning back to Orgrimmar and then flying from there. Take the ship back to Ratchet, we can fly from there to somewhere else. It's an option. Get back over that direction. Look to see exactly what kind of peril we'd be facing attempting to get to the other 2 books here. So as we've seen, it's in Dustwallow Marsh, where we have no quests even showing up at all. And also all the way down in this corner of Desolus. This could really be a later time kind of situation. How much cooking first aid are we really doing right now? Reservations about this plan, or this part of the plan. We'll go ham and Ratchet for a bit. Think about our life's choices. If that doesn't work out, we can go turn in some stuff for all this quest stuff here too. Back in Undercity. Or something. We'll think about it. Next time. Goodbye.